This is for my A2 media evaluation, question 2. Here I'll be talking about the Little White Lies review we did and the poster. We all made our own poster. Me, Errol, Jacobs had to do individual posters to find the best one. In the end we all liked each other's, almost identically the same. Therefore, we decided that we would submit all of them to the final product. But because we was only doing that one poster, I'll talk about mine. I have a lot of influence from The Pig Child, a short film I watched and reviewed. I really enjoyed it, and also I really enjoyed the poster. I thought the poster had a lot of elements to it that were very useful for a thriller film. For example, it was so simple, but yet so implied with meaning. It had font perfect for a thriller genre, as well as a picture within a picture, with every single thing showing exactly what the movie was. This is why I decided to do the same. With my poster, the faceless man was taller than Alex. For this reason, it's to show he's empowering him, consuming him if you like, creating fear into Alex, controlling his life. The black and white colour is also an aspect of the thriller genre. For black and white shows dullness, perhaps, but also despair. In some ways black and white would be more effective, especially for this genre and convention. The Pig Child also included hardly any actual colour. It had a bit of green for the pregnant woman, but the background was pure black, just like mine. But then I decided to go further. I thought mine's more about fear than just thriller. It had an aspect of horror, not only human. Perhaps schizophrenia could be seen as beyond human in some respects, because it's such a bad illness that people see things that aren't actually there, and in some ways that can be seen as supernatural, especially in movies. Therefore I decided to give a bit of a horror aspect to the whole poster, as well as the film in fact. But with the poster, the background was almost crumbling and patchy. A bit of white against the black shows the darkness, the insanity fighting the sanity, something I really enjoyed the concept of. We then have the hood of the faceless man almost crumbling, as well as his face. You can't see his face, but bits of it almost peeling off, some of it on the hood, and maybe you could think this is rough erasing of the actual features on the face using the software we use, Photoshop. But in fact I thought it was deliberate. I made it deliberate because I believe that this impurity, something that's not perfect, can be more menacing than something that is. Even if that perfect is a perfect monster, a perfect faceless man. Something that isn't quite right, something that isn't looking as sharp as it could, is what gives off a good effect. Mainly my film poster was based around The Pig Child, but I did do other posters as well, and analysed them. Therefore I took a little bit from everything. The Sundance review at the top, that is promotion, advertising in a certain way. People will see an award and they will instantly think goodness. Therefore we decided to include it in the poster, as well as I looked at another poster and it had hundreds of them. Loads and loads of different sort of awards for the poster, and it made me want to pick it to analyse it. It shows it works. But I like the basicity of The Pig Child. I like how basic and nourishing with detail the basic was. Now that's confusing to say, but it was so implied with meaning, as I said before, it really didn't need much else. Therefore I chose to go towards that route more than cover the whole poster with writing and advertising and things that promote it, whether it be awards or whatever you want. Basic is something I really enjoy. Something with a thriller. The thought of just not knowing what you're going to go into, yet if you analyse it you can kind of understand it, is really, really appealing to me. For the Little White Lie review, we copied exactly how the Little White Lies actually wrote their reviews. We used the same font, the same layout, even the same style of writing. We used Lexis, just like they did. We included references to other major movies, as well as short films. Some about the things we liked, the things we didn't like, what could be improved. We tried acting just like a review company. Even though it was harder, we were developers and producers. We tried our best to use this opportunity to discuss what we liked and what we didn't like, as producers and developers. We decided to act as if we was first-time watchers of the film, and real reviewers, and not the producers and developers we actually really are. Therefore, we tried writing in a man of surprise for some certain situations. Talking about how good we thought the flashbacks was because it was a part that we really tried to get right. We spoke about the acting. None of us are actors, so we decided to include that wasn't the best part. We read in previous Little White Lies reviews that acting for teenagers or children is an issue, so why couldn't it be the same for us? We read many Little White Lies reviews. I even read 3 bad ones, to get a little intel into what a bad one would look like. Not that I thought ours was bad, I just wanted to see how they would write it in a native way. I also looked at some positive ones. The way they described how it was linked with something else in the way of style, in the way it was presented, in the way it was directed, the way it was acted. They always were compared to something else. But then talk about history, things outside the film, like the budget, who was in it, what they've been in, why is that attracting audiences. We used all that. We talked about the budget, so at the time we had to develop it. Therefore we tried to promote the fact that it is a film good for what it is. The film poster and the review went really well. The review was written almost perfectly, to a certain extent that it almost looked like someone else wrote it than us. The poster was in fact, in my opinion, one of the best things I've ever done. I've never been able to use Photoshop in my life, and I learned how to do it in class, and then got to the point when I was keep on doing it and practicing doing it until I made what I made. And for me, I'm very happy with it. It's got every single convention of a thriller genre I want, from an element of horror, which is exactly how I want it to be. Every single image shows an emotion, shows what could happen and what will happen in the story. The Little White Lies review is written so people from any generation, not even just a target audience of 18 to 36, can in fact read it, enjoy it, perhaps get intrigued by it, and watch it. Overall, it was very successful, both posters and the review. We hope you liked reading it as well, and we hope you enjoy the look of it.